to Mark Anthony's video viewing here at Athelstan Road in Lexington, Colchester.
Yeah, superb location to be, this particular property, for a number of reasons. You've got a 15-minute drive to the A12, 15-minute cycle ride to this station. You've got a 15-minute walk to get into the town centre itself with all of its shopping facilities, so ideal for that. On top of that, schooling. Well, you've got a number of schools here that range from good to outstanding on the Ofsted rating.
Sport for choice?
Absolutely. You've got Philip Morant, you've got St Benedicts College, you've got Colchester High School for girls, which is a grammar school, and of course you've also got Hamilton School, which is a primary school as well. So an awful lot of choice for your facilities, for your access, and for your schooling as well. So superb location.
Absolutely.
What's the situation as far as accommodation is concerned?
It's a family home. It's got 4 bedrooms dating back to Edwardian times. On the ground floor, the accommodation consists of this delightful formal sitting room, if you like, complete with feature fireplace and beautiful tilings inset as well. You've got a dining room which doubles up as a fantastic family room as well. Again with feature fireplace and again with some beautiful detailing on the tiling. You've got a utility area, you've also got a ground floor 3-piece shower room, and you've also got a really nice kitchen breakfast room situated to the rear of the properties with some lovely French doors that open up onto the patio area.
That's quite a lot of ground floor, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah, it just keeps on going back and back and back. On the first floor you've got 2 double bedrooms and a beautifully refitted brand new bathroom, and we'll show you a bit of that later on. And then on the top floor as well you've got the other remaining 2 bedrooms with stunning views over the rear of the property and to the side. Oh, absolutely, over Greenswald, lovely.
So, without further ado, I think what we should do is show you some of those exciting features and begin the tour.
Absolutely. Okay, coming into Athelstan Road here in Lexington, what have we got? Well, the first thing that you notice straight away is the high ceilings. Remember, it's dating back to Edwardian times, so you get these beautifully high ceilings with period coving as well. We've got a solid wood door here, probably original, with LED light windows as well, which is another period feature. Nice little radiator cover there. You've got stairs rising to the first floor. We'll show you up there in a bit more detail later on. Another little period touches throughout the property you'll notice is dado rails, picture rails in the actual rooms itself, and these doors which are solid wood doors, probably period. That's the room that we've done the introduction in, so you've already seen a little bit of that. We'll show you that in a bit more detail later on. You've got plenty of storage, which is what you need in a family home, so we've got plenty of storage here, wine rack as well, which is essential, I think anyway. You've got another cloak cupboard here as well to hide away all of the coats and your boots. And then you come into the family room, stroke dining room, which we'll show you a little bit more later on.
So here we are in the main sitting room at Athelstan Road, and that's some of the doors that Andy was explaining earlier that keeps a nice bit of period feel about the property as well. And if you're a fan of old properties like I am, then you'll also appreciate the kind of feel this room has as well. It's 16'2" by 10'9". It's a good size sitting room. Actually, the bedroom above, which is the master bedroom, mirrors this size as well, so good comfortable size. Again, we've mentioned it, but we'll mention it again. You've got some really nice curved brickwork, picture rail, ornate coving, ceiling rows, a really nice feature fireplace, again with the inset tiling, and also the owners had some fitted units built either side, which keeps to the character of this room as well. Again, high ceilings, and another nice little feature here, you've got double glazed windows here, 3 of, directly behind the camera, but as you'll see very shortly, they've actually been fitted so they are almost period correct as far as the fittings are concerned, and you'll see what I mean when the camera turns around. So, beautiful room to be in.
Into the dining room stroke family room. I love it. The doors as well, again, a period door, period handle as well, which I think is delightful. I love this space. I'm standing here, and we'll look back in a minute, right away past behind the camera. You really do get a sense of space and why it works perfectly for a family home. This room is almost split up into two rooms, so you've got your more formal dining area here. If you were to put a wall there, that would make a very comfortable dining room in anybody's home. And then on the flip side of that, you've also got this lovely space here as a family room, complete with, again, a period fireplace with some beautiful tiling inset as well. It's just very light, and it's got a really, really nice family feel to it.
Thanks for that, Andy. Yeah, as you can see, some great space on the ground floor. But on top of that, this property has been extended over time as well. These two walls here would have been probably the main kitchen at the back part of the old property. Since then, as you can see, there's been a wonderful extension to go on the back. But first off, this is the utility area, just to give you an idea of layout. Just through this door here, which is really handy for young children, for pets, etc., you've got a fantastic three-piece ground floor shower room. Also hidden there is a new boiler as well, which is a bit of a plus. In here, to keep it out of the way of the kitchen breakfast room, you've got plumbing for washing machine, and obviously you've got tumble dryer on the top as well. Also in this room, you've got a big storage unit just here, and although there is an integrated fridge and freezer in the kitchen breakfast, you've also got space for a freestanding fridge freezer as well. So a really good utility area and a fantastic link between the family room and also the kitchen breakfast room. Now we're into the kitchen breakfast room. It's a great extension, and it's a fantastic kitchen that's been fitted in here as well. You do have an awful lot of storage, wall and matching base units here as well. There's also a pantry just to the left of the camera here as well, a small walk-in pantry, which again is ideal for the additional storage. Just this side of the breakfast bar, you have an integrated fridge, integrated freezer, you've got integrated dishwasher, and you've also got a Rangemaster style cooker to remain as well. So it's a well-equipped kitchen as well, and it's been beautifully done. As you're looking there now, you see the double glazed French doors leading out to the block paved patio area, which is ideal for dining in the morning and the evening. And you've also got a great view over your in excess of 70-foot long rear garden as well. So the ground floor, as you've seen now, has got some great flexibility, and it's got some great size as well. So here we are on the first floor here at Athelstan Road in the master bedroom. Now I don't know if you remember, I mentioned earlier that the sitting room, which is 16'2" by 10'9", is directly beneath this master bedroom. So yes, this bedroom again also is 16'2" by 10'9". That's a really good sized master bedroom as well. Again, you've got some really nice features here with distinctive brickwork. You've also got picture rail, you've got feature fireplace, cast iron style, and you've also got a feature arch to the rear of the bedroom as well. And again, up here you've still got good high ceilings. The other strange thing as well, or maybe not so strange, but a nice feature is that although you're a 15-minute walk away from the town, you can look out the window. It's just so quiet here as well, which is a beautiful, beautiful spot to have. So a great room, and again, got that really nice character feel to it as well.
You join me now in the family bathroom, and the more and more you go through the property, the more endearing the property becomes to you. And I'll tell you for why, because what they've done is they've refitted it with a brand new bathroom suite. But not only have they done that, they've done it in such a style that complements the period of the property. Let me show you what I mean by that. Radiator, heated towel rail. They could have quite easily put a heated towel rail on the wall or put a normal radiator in, but they haven't. They've gone for a cast iron effect with all of the chrome tubing on it as well. Have a look down here, all the little taps. Alright, so it's all within keeping with the actual period of the property. So it's those little details. So we've got the marble top vanity unit. We've also got a ball and claw foot rolled bath as well, with a big drencher shower above it, but also just to do your hair if you wanted to. Then you've got the telephone style mixer shower there as well. You've got lovely little views over to the side of the property over the greensward. Now come here, get the cameraman in. We'll just give you a little teaser if you like. We'll show you a bit more later on when we're upstairs, but that's enough. And stunning views across there. All in all, fantastic family bathroom that is in total keeping with the actual property itself. It's beautiful, love it.
Thanks very much, Andy. Now, just to give you an idea of the layout of this property, the other side of the wall in front of me will lead you directly into the bathroom. So you've got a big double bedroom at the front of the property, and you've got another big double bedroom at the rear of the property. And this room is certainly the room with a view, but I'll show you that in just a second. This room is 13 foot by 9 foot 4, so again it's a good, comfortable bedroom. You've also got here some big furniture around, and there's still plenty of space as well, so it lets you know the whole house is quite capacious as well, which is nice. You've also got here picture rail and some continued themes as well. But as I mentioned, you've got the view running out to the rear, and it does give you a beautiful view running out across the back of the property, not just of your garden, but of the views to the rear as well.
You join me now in bedroom 3 on the top floor here at Athelstan Road. Both bedrooms up here have got stunning views across greensward, both to the side and to the rear of the property. We'll show you them in just a minute. This one here measures 14 foot 5 by 10 foot 6, but that is a maximum measurement, so it's taken from the widest and the longest point of the room. This section here is actually 6 foot 4 wide, but still perfect for a single bedroom with plenty of storage built in here, and also as well loft area. So we've got eave storage behind this door that runs the total width of the property. Come this way though, because at the moment it's being used as an office. The current vendor works from home, so he's got it set up as a delightful office. So while you're sitting there tapping away on the computer and working away, to the left hand side just look at the stunning view that you've got, all the greenery out the side of the property.
Athelstan Road, situated in Lexden. We've shown you a lot of the property, but not all of it. You've got that pleasure when you arrange the viewing on it as well.
Yeah.
So, as far as the property is concerned, what are the things that stand out most in your mind then?
Okay, straight away period features, fireplaces. I think they're fantastic. The period fireplaces here in the property. I'd have to say as well the family room, dining room, towards the rear of the property that comes into the kitchen area.
It's a great little space.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. What about you?
I think locality is superb. I think the property is in an area where most people would love to be, with good schooling, with good shopping, walks into the town, you've got the 812, you've got the station. All of the things that you need for that growing family really are right here.
Easy access. Yeah.
Dead right, absolutely. We've also got the garden here that we've shown you some bits and pieces of, and the garden, well,
it's split up really into 3 sections, if you like. You've got out the French doors, and then wrapping around to the back of the property, you've got a lovely block paved patio dining area, great for summer evenings, barbecues, family barbecues and things like that. You've then got a more formal, traditional sort of garden area, if you like, laid along with flower and shrub borders.
Yep.
And then towards the rear of the property, you've got a discreet little area for the storage of the timber shed.
Yes.
And then you've also got some chickens down there as well, hiding. Perfect for a family home to have those eggs as well. Yeah.
You also mentioned about the brickwork as well.
Absolutely, yeah. The sitting room, the actual design of the room, it's not just your traditional 90-degree angle walls, is it? The masonry work that's gone in there, typical of this sort of period. Property, yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. It just gives that more character then.
Yeah, we talked a lot about the feel here as well, but I think if you're looking for a very good quality, typical Edwardian villa, you really aren't going to do it.
You're not big into property.
So what you need to do in order to be able to arrange a viewing on this property is to give us a quick telephone call and ring the office on 01206
588 440, and thank you ever so much for watching.
Thanks for your time.